Hi, everyone, and welcome to Beyond the Crown, the Women of Mrs. Maharlika. I'm your host, Chai, and I'm excited to have you here. This podcast is all about celebrating the women behind the Mrs. Maharlika pageant, their stories, their journeys, and the Filipino heritage that connects us all. Welcome, everyone, to the show, and welcome to Beyond the Crown, the Women of Mrs. Maharlika-Idaho 2026. Again, I'm your host, Chai, and in this series, we're getting to know the beautiful and inspiring women behind the pageant. So each episode will chat with one of our candidates to hear their story, their passion, and what makes them truly Maharlika. Today, I'm excited to introduce to you our guest. Welcome to the show. Can you tell us your name, what city or area you're from, and something about yourself?
All right. Well, hi, Chai. Thank you so much for having me. So, my name is Mary Rose Sanchez. I live in Caldwell, Idaho. I grew up in Germany, Army brat. My parents met in Germany. My mom worked in a German hospital as a nurse, and my dad was in the Army. So that's where my story began. I spent about 21 years there, and then eventually came to the U.S. in Virginia. I, from there, joined the military. So I was in the Navy for 6 years as a boiler engineer and CB stationed in Guam. So I spent a lot of time in Southeast Asia. And then I have a 23-year-old son, and then have been married to my husband for over 21 years.
Thank you. So thank you for your service, first of all.
Thank you.
And
You're welcome.
congratulations on the 21 years.
Yeah.
So you mentioned Guam, you've mentioned Germany. So how did you end up in Idaho?
I followed my husband to Idaho. He was an Army recruiter. Apparently, I can't get away from the military. And so he was like, I live in Idaho. And I was like, where's that? So he brought me to Idaho, and then I just fell in love with the place.
Oh, good to know. Good to know. So how long have you been here?
So the first time I lived here for 7 years, and then work sent us to Washington State. And then COVID happened and everything. And then Washington just changed, of course, post-COVID. And we just kept visiting friends in Idaho, and it just kept calling us back. And our friends were like, you need to come back. And we're like, okay. And then one day I called my husband, and I was like, we're moving back. Called my friends at my former job, and I'm like, how quickly can I come back? And they're like, oh, yes, we'll get you here. So we've been back since 2023, and we're so happy.
What was the convincing factor to come back to Idaho?
Idaho is just so family. We come from somewhat big families, and we loved how stable Idaho was, very family oriented. Everybody knows how to say hello and take care of your neighbor, and there's just a sense of community here.
You mentioned family, and your full name is Mary Rose Sanchez. Is the Sanchez Filipino or?
So that's actually from my dad's side. He's Puerto Rican, and so my mom's side is Soriano. They're from Baguio. And being that, of course, we all know that the Spaniards were in the Philippines for a very long time. So very relatable.
Yeah.
And so I did keep my Sanchez last name, because if I took my husband's last name, his last name is Rary, and I would be Mary Rary. So we just stay with the Sanchez.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. I think a lot, you will notice that it's easy to spot the Filipino based on the first name. It has Mary, Maria, things like that. And then the last name will be Spanish sounding.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for giving us a brief introduction into your family. Now let's talk about a little bit about yourself. What keeps you busy these days? If you want to mention what you're working for, who you're working for, that's fine too. But if you don't want to,
Oh,
that's okay.
so I'm a nurse at the Boise VA hospital. I've been there since 2010. Love my job, but as for what's keeping me busy this day, I've been training races, running. So I'm working towards my second half marathon. I did my first one in Seattle, and so I'd love to do another one before I turn 50.
Oh.
Yeah, so big goal. Yes, I'm
But
crazy.
achievable.
Yes, it is. So
Okay.
I've done my first 10K since moving to Idaho last month. And so I plan to do a couple more races. Eventually, Roby Creek is a big one out here in Idaho, and then go from there.
Yeah, I think like Boise, Idaho, particularly offers a lot of like marathons. Ironman is back if you're interested.
Oh, yeah. I
And then
know.
yeah, there's like the Thanksgiving, the Christmas run. There's a lot of like runs.
Yes, yeah, very excited.
Okay.
Yeah.
So tell us something about you. How your friends will describe you in 3 words.
They would describe me as friendly, compassionate. I think that it comes together with what I do for work. And then I believe in being empowered. So, empowered would be another word.
And I love that having a friendly, compassionate, and empowered candidate for
Yeah.
this pageant. We need a lot of those. What's something people might be surprised to learn about you?
So, I have been doing some weapons training in rifle and pistol, and then I took up some jujitsu classes. So, I believe in making, or just me becoming a strong woman and knowing how to protect myself. And I would like to eventually become very proficient in being in competitive tactical games with shooting rifles and pistols.
I should hang out with you.
Yeah.
What inspired you to do all these things?
So even though I was in the military, I didn't spend a lot of time with guns. My dad did bring us out to the shooting range when we were kids, and I was thinking, when it didn't interest me. But now, as an adult and being, as for wanting to be able to stand up for myself, I mean, yes, I can rely on my husband and around the males around me, but why not be able to take care of myself? Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, and especially here in Idaho, not because of the laws or anything like that, but just knowing that if I was ever in a situation, I know how to take care of myself.
Good.
Yeah.
That's a good inspiration for everybody who will be listening to us. So, changing topics and gearing towards the Mrs. Maharlika journey. I know we've asked you in the last interview with MJ. So, what inspired you to join this pageant?
What inspired me, oh my goodness, it was such a roller coaster of feelings of what this could do for me. It's such a big platform. I'm sure also big shoes to fill, high heel shoes. And so I was like thinking, oh my goodness, to be invited to this, table around beautiful, strong, empowered women, that is something to be proud about. So I was like, oh, why not? Why not give it a try? It can be once in a lifetime experience. So that's why I jumped in it.
I cannot disagree.
Yeah.
And you are an inspiration, especially now that I'm getting to know you. So, how has the experience been so far from the first time we all met you? We sent you first for a photo shoot, and then the kind of like a short meet and greet. How was that all together?
It was definitely overwhelming. I felt like a fish out of water because even though I do the hair and the makeup, I didn't think of myself as very girly girl. So yeah, doing the photo shoot and then seeing people in their gowns and just dressing up, I was like, oh my gosh, can I pull this off? I'm more comfortable in my boots and my Cotopaxi jacket and just roughing it, and to be able to just put on a nice dress and be part of this group was pretty exciting, especially meeting all the other candidates. So it was a process, and I guess you have to trust the process. So to from start until now, it's been exciting, definitely exciting.
That's good to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like hearing like how you enjoy the glow up part of it. How was the photo shoot experience, by the way?
It was nice. It was like, because yes, we take pictures, with our families and with groups and stuff, but then this was about me, and just taking time to think of, okay, how can I make myself shine? Yeah.
That's good. That's good. And Ethel was really good.
Yes,
She
yeah,
always
she's
does a
great.
great job for us. Yeah. Thank you, Ethel.
Thank you.
So what part now? Let's talk about the process of the. I know it's really far out, a few months from now, but it seems too far, but it's not really that far anymore because we're now November and then December and then we have 2 months to prepare before March.
Yes.
What part of the competition are you most excited about? Is there a category or just anything, any part of the competition?
I think the whole, like right now, looking for a dress, the gown part, and finding
The perfect dress.
Yes, definitely the perfect dress. I mean, I've been going through so many websites and looking at, okay, what color looks good, and then also finding out how to stand out from everybody else. So that part has been both exciting and overwhelming because I've never had to do that. If you can believe it, I didn't even go to my own prom. So
this is your opportunity.
Yes, yeah. So yeah, I'm just excited to do all the things. I'm even excited to see how everybody else is going to look.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So is somebody helping you? Do you have a glam team or a family helping you out?
I've been recruiting my coworkers. I mean, my family's back east, so it's not like they're close by. And then, whoever will be able to stand in my corner, I'm like, okay, you have to do this with me. So, and they've been very excited and looking forward to everything.
It's like finding the right dress, right?
Yes.
Finding the right outfit. But I'm pretty sure you're gonna look great.
Thank you.
And do great. Next one. When you think of the word Maharlika, because I know you didn't grow up in the Philippines, maybe you've heard of the word, maybe you've researched the word. What do you think Maharlika means? And what it is for you?
Yes. So, yes, I've definitely researched it, and talking to my mom, who was so excited to learn that I was invited to do this. She's like, oh my gosh, this is such a big deal. And yes, to me, Maharlika means strength. It means community. It means not only grace, but also the beauty of the Philippine people. I understand that it also talks about the warrior spirit. So funny, being a warrior spirit, especially me doing the weapons training and everything. I don't plan on doing that as a talent, but maybe I can somehow let that shine when during the competition and everything.
Yeah, and that's a good skill to have.
Yeah.
Like it could be something, at the back pocket that you could use. Hopefully you don't have to. But,
right.
So being a Filipina here in Idaho, we know it's a smaller community compared to when you go to Seattle or when you go, especially in Guam or
Mm-hmm.
in California, how
Yes.
do you stay connected to your roots and our Filipino culture? Was it hard given that?
Um, when I first came to Idaho, yes, I feel like the Asian community here was a lot smaller than what it's evolved to over the years. I'm excited that there are more grocery stores, that I'm sure the Filipino community has grown so much now that Idaho is like the best kept secret of the Northwest.
Let's keep it secret.
Yeah. But I'm so happy that my mom taught me the cuisine. I'm so happy that family has taught me the traditions of my people. And it's good that it's also relatable to my Puerto Rican side. So, if anything, it has kept things very colorful in my home, and my family has enjoyed it. Oh my gosh, they love the food, they love anything Filipino, and they love the parties. So, any opportunity that we can practice being Filipino or just being around other Filipinos, having lived in Washington, here in Idaho, we know that Filipinos are welcoming.
That's good.
Yeah.
So you mentioned tradition. Is there a tradition in your family that you've kept?
We like to do the 12 round fruits for New Year's.
Yeah.
So that's like always look forward to at the end of the year. And my husband, who is not Filipino, but when he was a year old, spent his first Christmas in the Philippines. His dad was Navy. So he, even though he doesn't remember what it was like living in the Philippines, he's pretty excited that we can bring some of the traditions into our home.
Do you want to explain a little bit about the 12 round fruits to our listeners?
So my understanding is that it's like a good luck, and you try to bring in the new year with whatever round fruits to bring prosperity and all the good blessings to your family. Yeah.
So we are the same.
Yeah.
So, is there a cause or advocacy that's important to you? Something you hope to highlight during your Miss Maharlika journey?
So I hope to bring into awareness, especially a female in her 40 plus years, that
What? You're 40 plus now?
yeah. It's that Asian skin.
Oh my God. That's our
Yes, yes. But that as women, even after our having babies, or even if you didn't have babies, that our bodies still are shining, and we have to take good care of it. I know that there isn't that much awareness or talk about perimenopause, menopause, all the things, and our mothers and our grandmothers just take it as it's just part of getting old. But that's not true. We can still shine well past our 20s and 30s, and that there are ways to help our bodies still be strong and able to do all the things that we do when we were younger. So anytime a woman comes to me, because my background is Urogyne and women's health, and they are thinking, oh, I'm just getting old. No, you're not getting old. You were just getting better like fine wine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we are towards the end of our interview with you. Thank you. But there's a little quick fire round that I wanted to do with you.
Yeah.
No overthinking.
Okay.
So, adobo or sinigang?
Adobo.
And you know what sinigang is?
Yes.
Of course. Okay.
Yeah.
Heels or sneakers?
Oh, sneakers.
Morning person or night owl?
Morning.
Okay. Favorite OPM song?
So, My mom brought us up with Sharon Cuneta, so I don't know if that counts.
Well, she's an OPM singer, so any
Yeah.
Sharon Cuneta song.
Yes.
Do you know Mr. DJ?
No.
Dream vacation spot.
Singapore.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's a very beautiful but very expensive.
Yeah.
Have you been stationed there or
I
just visited?
visited a couple times in the Navy. My husband's never been, so one day I would like to bring him, and I know he'll have a great time.
Every year it changes and improves, so by the time you visit whatever time frame you went, you will still be amazed when you come back.
Nice.
Who inspires you the most?
That was a hard one. I've ran into so many strong women in my life that have gone through hardships, and they have been such an inspiration. I know that I've been called an inspiration, but these women that climb out like phoenixes, no matter what challenges they go through, either divorced, childbirth, work challenges, financial, they are an inspiration to me.
Oh, that's really very inspiring.
Yeah.
What can I say? So anyway, that was fun. So before we wrap up, what message would you like to share with your supporters, your family, the Filipino community here in Idaho and anywhere in the world?
Well, I want to let them know I am so grateful for their unwavering support. I hope that I can do them justice with all the representation of the Philippine community, that I hope that I don't let them down, but I hope they understand that as Filipinos, we are about strength, we are about beauty, resilience, grace, the warrior spirit. The culture has been through so much, and I hope that we can connect the bridges with the Idaho community. It has come a long way here in Idaho from when I first got here about 10-15 years ago, and it's forever growing. It's exciting.
Okay, beautifully said. Thank you so much, Mary Rose, for joining us today and sharing your story.
You're so welcome.
I wish you all the best for the Mrs. Maharlika-Idaho 2026 journey. So, for our listeners, thank you for joining in for today's show. And do you want to invite them to vote for you for the People's Choice Award?
Yes, please vote for me.
Yeah, go to Pageant Planet. We'll put in the link in our podcast, in our YouTube channel, and in our Facebook account. So, thank you, Mary Rose. Have a wonderful day.
You too. Thank you. Bye.